Hi, YouTube. Blue Honor, one of my Twitch chatters, wants me to juggle, so we're gonna start this video with some good old-fashioned juggling. Then we'll get into Nordhold, guys. Wait, juggle doesn't have a cooldown? Stop that. Stop that. I have Nordhold to play, guys. Okay. How exciting. So, for those of you that are new here, this is Ascension 14, so there's a lot of negative modifiers. So it's not just the normal mode. Think of it as New Game Plus. So here you can see bosses and enemies have a lot more HP, your economy's worse, enemies are stronger, now spell costs twice as much. Hold on, there's a ball stuck for Willow. And I did move my camera a little bit, so let's see if I can fix this.
And his name is John C.
Dude, Dwarf, good morning, welcome in. Dude, we got to 14 in a mad dash. I figured out where I was going wrong. So, using Quarry Legacy. Willow. So using Quarry Legacy, you want to build as few towers as possible, and then go between rounds for as long as possible before building more towers. So previously what I was doing on Ascension 11, which is why I was stuck, was I was really trying to boost the individual power of towers, thinking of like, okay, the stronger an individual tower is, the less I'll have to build, so it'll work out better. But I realized when I get the banner Runic Fire Aura, which allows for multiple towers to kind of synergize, that is when I have the strongest build. Because they don't expect you to have 5 Runestone towers right away, because they're quite expensive towers. And so Runic Fire Aura is not supposed to be such a strong effect so early, because you're just not supposed to have that many Runestone towers that early. And so by capitalizing on that premise, I was able to just power through those 2 Ascensions. So I'm going to try and do it again this time. Okay, so we have Quarry Legacy. I built my... Hold on, Willow's being ridiculous. Actually, let me go open the window so she can look outside. God, what a terrible start to this stream. Yo, YouTube, I'm so sorry I'm wasting your time. I try to pride myself on not doing that, so my sincerest apologies. Blue Water, this is Sleep Lo-Fi by Lo-Fi Girl. It is not copyrighted. There are no issues. If you go to the artist Lo-Fi Girl and go to her playlist specifically, so she has ones that like feature her or her radios. Those do have copyrighted stuff. You have to go to the artist playlists here. You got a couple options. I really enjoy synthwave if I'm going for a more upbeat feeling. Dark ambient is like, I want to get in the zone. I need to lock in, baby. Lo-fi, this is a classic. This is just like the perfect mix between upbeat lo-fi and chill lo-fi. Peaceful piano, I'm not a fan of. And sleep lo-fi is what I'm playing right now. It's just the perfect morning playlist. Okay, so what I've done so far, guys, is I bought Oak Crusher 1. I bought a third worker. I have all 3 workers getting 30 wood. I bought Odin's Grace, which will reduce the cost to specialize my buildings. And so now I can afford the Lumberjack Camp specialization on round 2, which is 80 wood a round, almost right away. So now that we're getting 110 wood, we're going to be able to build the Guild Hall next round. Fantastic. Let's claim this gold. And we can invest that into nothing. We're just going to save it. Oh! We did it, guys. We got Runic Fire Aura Legendary. That is phenomenal. So, I mean, I am a little risky bisky. I like to use my rerolls very early on because the earlier you get good banners, the more of an effect they'll have. So, I will go through all of my rerolls pretty much within the first couple rounds if I don't get banners that I like. Okay, so now that we have 120, we're going to get the gold mine and the tavern. And then we're going to get vein tracing 1. We're going to put all our workers to work getting gold. And then we'll be able to afford the guild manager. We're also going to buy the statue to increase our runestone tower damage. And then my priority is going to be getting Blessing of Wealth soon. And then for my Oracle choice this round, I'm hoping I'll be able to pick no elites. Sooner Research is also good, so I'm not going to reroll. I'm going to banish. Ah. I only have 2 rerolls, and if I don't get the elite one, things could go poorly for me. So I'm just going to go for research to play it safe. So I have 90 wood, 90 woodaroni. Let's throw our gold manager in here, or guild manager. Let's get the blessing of wealth. And I have not gotten economy budget. Not at all. And that's a little controversial. But hear me out, hear me out. The 10% decrease just isn't worth it for the first tier of upgrades. In my opinion. So once I go for like the second or third tier, that is when I will make sure that I have bought everything that I need. Okay, and then no matter what, I have to get Devastation. It's just the best spell. Nothing else beats it. I don't care what attributes they have. You need to get Devastation. No, 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 I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want this. No!
No, God!
I hate Trinity. Trinity is the worst thing known to mankind. This is gonna get me killed. This is gonna ruin my run. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we got the university. Let's get focused tactics. Yeah, Myth, I agree. I've put it in the Discord that like I think it would be cool. And they don't give a fuck. that's not the case. The devs are amazing. That was a joke for legal reasons. Okay, so now it's worth it to start getting economy budget. And then I really do need another worker. So let's build the trading outpost and build the trading ship. And then I'm actually going to buy some wood. No, it's not worth it. Here we go. Oh, wow. This guy also has Arcane Explosion, which boosts my spell damage. That's fantastic. But you see, spells cost twice as much. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. Yeah, Trinity has gotten me killed because you can only have one beam attack an enemy. And so now I have a 41% damage due to Trinity. So basically, to try to kill this elite, I don't have any good options. So we're gonna explore. And this is a fantastic spot for a super tower. So let's see if we can make that happen. So unfortunately, I am going to have to break Quarry Legacy because that elite showed up. Which is what I was trying to tell you guys, like, I don't want to do. And then just a little bit more stone and I can build a third one. And it's worth it. It's worth it. Because this will mean I don't need to build towers for a longer amount of time. So let's just see if I can survive. I don't even think I can. Yeah. Yeah, getting that Trinity just fucked me. The only other thing I can think to do would be to sacrifice, and maybe I'll get like a really good relic that does more damage. But knowing my luck, I'm gonna get a relic that doesn't boost my towers at all.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice.
Thank God.
I am willing to make.
Okay, so getting Reeker's Axe this early is fantastic because it boosts the damage per height level. So that means that these bad boys... Ooh, bad boy. That means that these bad boys are gonna pop off. And then just to... No, yeah. And then hopefully that extra 40% damage here, 30 here, 20 here, 40 here. Hopefully that does enough. Fuck you, Trinity. Alright, so we're going to go into casual mode. And the reason I'm going into casual is so that I can beat wave 10 as soon as possible, to then restart and have the wave 10 option available for me, to then re-roll the common relics into rare so that I can restart. No, yeah, I definitely made a mistake by not banning it. Absolutely, Myth. I should have banned it the first time I saw it. Ew, Trinity again. Yuccaroni. Yep, so I'm just building as many towers as possible. I'm running through these rounds as fast as possible. Haha. I chose Trinity once, Myth, when I was like on Ascension 9 or something, and I had been stuck on it for a while. And then I ended up getting lucky and winning that round. It was so embarrassing. Like, I talk all this shit about Trinity, and then I beat it using Trinity. Classic. Hey, arrest that man. Oh my god. Yeah, no Quarry Legacy, that sucks. So here we are. We're just gonna have to run through it again. And keep doing this until we get Quarry Legacy. It sucks because I wish there was an honor sync system where, like, you could pay, I don't know, 50k honor to unlock that option. Daisy, good morning. I hope you're doing well today. Just trying to get a nice little restart here. Yeah, I had a really good Quarry Legacy run, and unfortunately, I got Trinity, which just ruined my entire strategy. What I mean is, I need Quarry Legacy. That's kind of my strategy. Oh my god, you're crazy, dude. It reminds me of when this game was in pre-release and my wife was on a trip and I just played non-stop for like 2 days. Yeah, my entire stream was just telling me like, go to sleep, Hack. You're done. Go to sleep. I was like, no, I can't stop. Man, Ascension 17. What a mad lad. Dude, I love that for you. Also, Daisy, you don't have to share if you don't want to. I totally understand. I'm just so curious because your name sounds very feminine to me. Like, Daisy? Are you a girl? It's not a big deal if you are. I'm just curious on if I have the stereotype correct or not. You know, Daisy, that's just a cute name. But if you don't feel comfortable answering, yeah, that's totally fine. Totally fine. What cracks me up is a lot of the times I use the term girl, just like a get it girl, and it makes a lot of men uncomfortable. Like almost every single time if one of my male friends is like, yo, I just did this and like I'm so happy about it, my response will be like, yo, get it girl. And they will be like, I'm a man. It's so funny. Like, okay, big, tough, strong man. Also, why am I sucking ass? The Raven Tower was like a terrible decision. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to win. I don't know what this Raven Tower is doing, but I need it to do more. Oh, thank God. Losing in casual mode? Yeah, that's fucking embarrassing. So yeah, I'm gonna build an arrow tower right away, just to help me have banners that relate to arrow towers. That way I definitely survive, because that's why I'm struggling, because I have all these arrow towers, but they're not upgraded whatsoever. But you're also the only guy. I mean, like, it's you, your wife, and your dogs are all the girls. Like, lowering the seat is mandatory. Wait, hold on, I'm so confused. What does me having to be the only guy do with anything? Like, I know you're talking in reference to what I was talking about. But you're also the only guy. Lowering the seat. What does that mean? Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, absolutely. Dude, I tell my wife all the time, I'm like, girls are better. I love talking to girls. They're so much better. Lowering the seat. Oh! I thought you were talking about like a car seat. Like when you get in the car seat, those fancy ones, you can like lower it. That way, like my feet are... Well, actually, that would be the opposite. I would have to raise the seat. Yeah. No, but I mean, that's never been a problem in our marriage. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's just common decency. No, but women are just so much better at having conversations. They genuinely ask questions. They spill the tea. Like, you know, an everyday common trip to Target will actually have some sort of, like, meaning behind it, you know? Whereas with a man, it's like, yo, what did you do last weekend? Oh yeah, I went golfing, I fixed my car, I played video games, I went rock climbing, I went on a boat tour, I went biking, I had a fire with some of my friends. And I'm like, oh, how was it? How were those things? Good. It's like, what do you mean good? Like, tell me about it, please. It's just like, yeah, it was good. And I'm like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? Wait, the toilet lid. Interesting. I've actually never closed the toilet lid. I think closing the toilet lid is like some next level. So do you close it before you flush? Because I know when you flush, it like spurts out a bunch of the particles or whatever the fuck. Wow. Interesting. That is something I've never considered. I'll have to bring it up to my wife. I'm like, yo, do you want to start doing this? Because it's pointless if I'm the only one that does it. Yo, come on. Give me fucking Quarry Legacy already. Jesus Christ. You have one job, game. Wow, interesting. Oh, you want to see the girl sniper? I got you. Just let me finish this round really quickly. We are zooming, boys. The girls. The perfect beings of the world. So, the girls actually have a nickname. Each of them do. So Nala is either perfect girl or big girl. Because Nala's literally perfect. Like, Nala can do no wrong. Like, for real. Like, Willow and Hazel, they're fucking stupid sometimes. But Nala, no, she's always perfect. Fuck! Okay, let's show you the girls. And then Hazel, she actually has a lot of anxiety. And she's just like so goofy and will like just be very strange. Like we'll catch her randomly just standing very like alert on top of the couch cushions, just staring at nothing, you know? So Hazel, this is Hazel, everybody. Hey, focus. She is the special girl. And we call her Hazel Wazel. Oh, nice and comfy, girl. Cozy. Oh. This is Nala. This is Big Girl. And then I'm going to go show you Willow. She's probably looking outside, so she's going to be so cute. Yeah, Willow loves ice cubes. Ice cubes are Willow's favorite snack. And it's perfect because, you know, ice cubes are super low calories. So we just give her ice cubes whenever she wants. Ice cubes are so fun.
Execute Order 66.
Hey, Yellow Cat, welcome in. Good morning. What's the vibe today, Yellow? How we feeling? Oh no. Well, I really hope you can make it. Are you doing anything in particular to try to heal up? Oh my god, still no Quarry Legacy? This is brutal, guys. Have you ever heard of little vitamin C packets? Whenever I was sick on deployment, everybody had little vitamin C packets they would take. They helped, I think. Uh-oh. Yo, my game just froze. Oh, okay, thank God. Hydrate. Appreciate that, brother. Oh man, yeah, being sick is the worst. Nothing in this world makes me like more grumpy than having a sore throat. And then like whenever I have a sore throat, I'm like, oh, I can't believe I took not having a sore throat for granted. Whenever I'm healed, I'm gonna be so grateful for not having a sore throat. And then within like 20 minutes of being able to talk again, I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Oh my god. Guys, this is just not cool. Not cool, man. Ooh, nice. Enemies are 20% faster. That's great. Whew, excuse me. Got him. Flytrap. First time chatter. What's going on, dude?
It's cold.
Welcome aboard. Dude, not a whole lot. Are you just browsing? Or are you a Nordhold fan? I'd love to know. How are you today, Fly? I'm fantastic, man. I actually slept well for the first time in 84 years. Life-changing. Life-changing. Like I feel like I can think, you know? Oh, you're a streamer? Animals, aquariums, and zoos. Hold on, Willow needs to go outside. I've never spoiled my dogs as much as I've spoiled Willow. Like, she literally is like youngest kid energy. Like, she just gets anything she wants. Finally, Quarry Legacy. Holy fuck. Oh, well, so Flytrap, if you have ever streamed anything on Twitch, the bot picks it up. And it knows that you streamed that at one point. Okay, Quarry Legacy. Let's do it. So we're gonna go for a Runestone Tower and a Shadow Tower. You just never... Damn. Little hack, what are you doing? I gotta discipline that bitch. Dude, you've been watching my streams on YouTube? Ooh. Dude, how did you find me? Oh my god, I would love your feedback. Do you like my thumbnails? What about like my titles or my descriptions? Like, what would you change? Okay, so we're gonna get Oak Crusher, put all of our workers into it to get that specialization right away. Here we go. Okay. And now we're going to get the... We're actually gonna get the guild hall next round. Oh no, I need that 20 gold. Well, do I? What would I spend that 20 gold on? Yeah, we're just gonna get it. Oh, fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's some script in streamer bot. Yes, running fire aura. Yo, if anyone sees Trinity, immediately yell at me to cancel that shit and banish it. So now we're gonna build the trading post. And we're gonna sell some stone to get enough gold to get the guild manager so that we can start getting more gold sooner. And then next round, we're gonna buy some wood to hopefully put us over the edge to get the university. I don't know if it's gonna be possible, but I'm gonna try. Dude, Flytrap, how fun. Okay, so I definitely do not want that. Boom, no elites. Perfect. Path of simplicity. Daisy, you're a sick fuck. You're literally a psychopath. Don't ever talk to me again. Okay, we got the university. Daisy. I hope you know I'm joking, Daisy. Oh man, knowing that no elites are showing up for the next 5 waves. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, devastation. Perfect. You love getting White Trinity in the hero random banner? Dude, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up.
No, God!
Shut up, dude. Shut up, dude. I cannot with you right now. Okay, so I'm gonna try something a little risky bisky here. And I'm gonna claim my gold earlier than I have in the past. I'm actually gonna claim it next round. Ooh, we got a perfect location for a super tower here. Trinity. So I like to save my banishes for when it's a higher tier thingamabob. So like this is rare, so I'm gonna banish this one. Prism, I just don't need right now. So I'm gonna risk it and go for another reroll. Oh yeah, let's go. What if I banish this and then I get Trinity? Here, if I get heads, I'll banish it. Fuck, I got heads. Okay, alright. Prism. That doesn't help me at all right now, but it will help me when I build my super tower here. Okay, we got our research done. Love that for me. And let's go ahead and build the more trading posts. Ooh, we got some blue health enemies. Oh, nice. Quarry legacy lives on, boys. And yeah, we'll send them away. But I'm only going to do the 2. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't even know. How do I duplicate this? So we're gonna move this up here. It's funny, I didn't even change my name to what it should be. So it's Hacksar Plays, that's my name. And then, I don't understand. Lil Hack should be getting ignored. Oh, I think I have 3 L's on this one. I can't tell. I can't tell how many L's I have on that one. Whatever. Hopefully it ignores them now. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is prepare for the workshop, and I'm gonna try to do something super ultra mega sneaky deaky. Oh, that's a really nice spot. But honestly, this spot for the super tower is just so Gucci gang. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. I don't think I'll be able to survive this round, but maybe if I hit it with the slow effect at the right time. Oh. Yeah, okay, we gotta break Quarry Legacy this round, which I'm okay with. I'm totally okay with that. Because now what I'll do is claim my guild hall, finish getting economy budget, get advanced towers 1 and superior architecture, and then we're gonna demolish these assholes. And I mean, look at this super tower I've created. And then because I got PRISM, right, with that damage transfer ability, I think I'm gonna save this twofer for the outpost so that it can demolish more resources. So yeah, I'm gonna save that twofer. Perfect. And now I have 5 towers, so I'm fully utilizing Runic Fire Aura, because Runic Fire Aura only stacks up to 5 times. And then I'm not going to build a Shadow Tower anymore. I'm going to leave that deleted. And then let's get some passive income in here, baby. Passive income. And then my next upgrades that I really want to get is the Blessing of Wealth. The Blessing of Wealth. That way I get gold just from murdering kids. Ooh, Eater Bar would be fantastic. Or would it? Yeah, I mean, it would allow me to build the tavern for free. That's a little 120 wood. Or doubles the chance of rare banners. Hello. But also 10% return when demolishing is pretty good. Hacksar, when you listen to your recordings, do you hate how your voice sounds? Or is it just me that feels like when I hear my own voice? Sniper, you are actually hilarious. And the reason for that is because there is so much science and explanation behind this. So let's just confer with the spirits really quickly, and I'll explain to you why that happens. Yeah, so the way that you hear your own voice is different. And like, these are things that I kind of know, but I'd rather talk about them where you can also read them and stuff. Yeah, so when you speak, you hear it like through your bones or some shit from the vibration. And so it sounds different over recording. Yeah, Iggy Boy, first words today in the chat. Yes. And then the recording only captures air conduction. Also, you're just not familiar with it, right? It takes a while to get used to. And then self-perception. Your internal voice might be different than reality. And also, you know, people are just very critical of themselves. Also, like, you're going to be more concerned or worried about how you sound when you're thinking about a recording. Also, I mean, I think you have pretty good audio. But also, if your recording audio is off, it can also make you feel a little bit worse about it. I'm going to leave this up here while we take a 3-minute ad break, and I take Willow out again. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I've been hearing my voice a lot over the last year and just haven't been able to get over how it sounds when I record something. Ah, interesting. So, Sniper, if you have any issues with recording your voice, there's actually a fantastic resource that is available. It's this guy called Vin Gang. He is a YouTuber, a public speaker. He's like a speech person. And when I was still trying to like train and study for how to be an instructor for the military, this was entirely like on my own time, not something that they tell you to do or anything. But I found Vin Gang and literally changed my life in terms of public speaking. His master classes are fake news, right? Obviously, they're just a cash grab. But he has so many resources that are free and available out there. And when I say like his master classes and like paid courses, they are absolutely fantastic. If that's something that you're really prioritizing and doing in your life, like if you actually are a public speaker. But yeah, if you're just trying to like get better at public speaking or just talking on recording in general, this is your guy, man. He has so many different exercises that can help you become more comfortable, and just a lot of good information. I was in the service for 8 years, Iggy Boy. 8 years in the Navy. I was a nuclear mechanic. I served on the USS Nimitz. And, yeah, it was a fabulous time. But okay, welcome back from the ad. I think I'm going to reserve Bannerlord's Sigil. Normally, if I was going down the luck tree, I would not reserve that. But because I'm going down the war tree, I think it's worth it. And then something to keep in mind with Runic Fire Aura. The reason it's so important right now is because it's not just a 7% bonus. That's each tower doing that. So if I have 5 towers, it's actually a 35% bonus. So anytime you see that Runic Fire Aura percentage, as long as you have 5 towers, definitely take into consideration that it's not just like an 8% increase. Whatever that percent increase is for the banner upgrade, it's that times however many towers you have. Just something to keep in mind. I didn't realize that for the longest time. So if any of you were like, duh, that's obvious. Well, I didn't know it because I'm a silly goose. 6 towers to the max bonus. X Zezzy, don't you have to transfer the damage? You absolutely do. I've just been, you know, hanging out with chat right now, dude. Also, welcome in. First time chatter.
It's cold.
Welcome in, dude. So glad to see you here. No, so if you build a tower, it boosts itself. So that boost counts as one of the 5. Just to make sure I'm not messed up, let me put a picture in the Discord, and Zazuno or Basti or Nando, any of like the main people that know the game, will let us know. If these are all in range, do I have the max fire rune aura percentage? Since a tower boosts itself, you only need 5, right? Not 6? Or am I mistaken? Thank you. Let's see what they say. Okay, guys. And if I get a little bit more gold, I could build 1 more. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Devastation. Dude, Xezzy, welcome aboard. Did you find me through Nordhold or were you browsing? Seems like you know the game, so. And I don't have any rerolls or banishes, which sucks ass. But Runic Fire Aura is the way to go right now. Having a branch would be good. Ooh, no elite enemies. Honestly, I'm gonna go for no elites again. Just because elites are so much boosted in the Ascensions that no elites will let me survive for longer. Hey, Xezzy, you're watching people work. Okay, baby. So I'm going to use Ice Strike, which will apply the slow effect on the boss right as he enters the main kill zone for my towers. Ooh, juicy. But these 2 assholes got through. So what I'll do is I'll just buy the Druid House and get Herbal Potion 1 time. So now my life is back at 3. I can eat that 2 damage. All is swell in the world. I do want to boost Runic Fire Aura some more. Ooh, hello, Ancient Knowledge. So while Ancient Knowledge would be good right now, to me it's not worth it because research isn't that expensive right now. You can see this is only going to take, I think, 4 waves. Yeah, research is going to finish on wave 13. So if I were to get that, the next research would happen in 1 round, but it would normally only take like 5 or 6 rounds. I would rather wait to get ancient knowledge until the next research would normally take, 8 or 9 rounds. So it has like more of an effect. An extra worker could be good, but I would only get the ghost worker if I had the max amount of workers for my houses, which I don't. Valknut's Ascendant is also really good in the late game. Yo, a demigod. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the gang. Don't forget, I do have a YouTube channel and a Discord. I just put Discord in the chat. And for anyone that is learning the game, I also put a link to a Steam guide that has all of the banners available for you to like look at, or all the fusions, just to help you kind of plan out some of your builds. A more runic fire aura. Let's go. Okay, so I've boosted a runic fire aura quite a bit. At this point, due to the law of diminishing returns, it makes more sense to try to boost something else, like Prism, or maybe Magical Charge. But honestly, my spell damage is so low and it's not going to go up. Also, I just made a big oopsie. I made a huge oopsie. I didn't level up my towers when I could have. And so I missed out on the 5 gold decrease on each one of these. And if I had leveled them up for the boss round, those 2 guys that got through probably wouldn't have gotten through. So that sucks. Like, I just wasn't really paying attention. And then we're going to make all of these towers support towers. So a support tower only boosts their damage. And that's because I'm going to fully trust in my super tower. So I don't need these guys to really do anything except boost my super tower. And then I do want to put some workers to work in the gold mine. And yeah, let's get another worker in here. Ooh, I need to get due diligence ASAP. So I'm actually going to sell a bunch of stone. Actually, I'm going to sell all of my stone just so that I get this extra gold to help boost my economy early on. So let's get some passive wheat. Oh, I already am getting passive wheat. Nice. Yeah, let's get some passive wood. And let's get versatility, because that's an extra 5 gold a round. Then I'll get versatility 2 and 3 next round. As long as I survive, that is. Devastation. Juicy gang, baby. Versatility. Versatility. Okay, and then next up I want to get advanced towers. Just so that my towers do start to upgrade faster, which will help Quarry Legacy live on for longer. Gorgeous. So yeah, Runic Fire Aura at this point isn't really worth the boost. Instead, getting things like Prism is going to have a much more dramatic effect at this point. Okay, let's get advanced towers so that all of these upgrade sooner. It's actually really important to try to get advanced towers as early as you can, because if every upgrade is 15 gold cheaper from, let's just say, wave 10 rather than wave, let's say 15, well, that's 15 gold. Ooh, trade ship's last upgrade. Thank you. Huge. Dude, thank you for reminding me about that. I love that. I don't really care about any of this, not gonna lie to you. We're just gonna go for wood per worker in the lumberjack. Or more resources. Let's go for more resources, because then hopefully my outposts can be a little bit better in the future. And then, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be building any different. Like, I think I'm locked into the spot that I'm currently at, so I don't really care about +4 height chance. Normally I would, maybe. Damage is good, rerolls are good. We're gonna go straight for damage. Ooh, Horror Sash is fantastic. Haste Watch is good, but what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna reserve it. And then what I'll do is buy Trader's Gift. And, oh, I should have bought Ancient Bargains. Fuck! By buying Trader's Gift, now I know next market there'll be Haste Watch and I can get it for free. So I used to buy Trader's Gift before the first market offer, but by watching Papa Chillin's stream, he explained to me that, like, you don't want to do that, because what if every common relic that turn is ass? Okay, I have 339 stone. I want my inflation to go back down. Hideki, did you imply that you dislike the economic nerfs of the Ascensions? Yeah, I really hate them. I hate them. But not in the way of, like, I think it should be different and the devs suck and anything like that. More so just, like, it's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what does GZ mean? Good job, I assume? Something like that? Okay, next up, we're gonna go for houses and get some more workers in here. And then, yeah, I'm gonna get Arcane Accumulation. Just because it'll have a very small effect, but it'll be worth it. Let's go. Super Tower. Bah, 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 bah. Yeah, Quarry Legacy's living on, guys. We're at 150 right now on it. Love that for me. So then I am going to send my workers away. Just because I really care about getting more banners. Because more banners means more damage or whatever. Which will help tie into getting fusions sooner. I really care about getting fusions sooner. Oh, congrats! Wow. Hideki. Yeah, I agree in general. I feel like stronger economy gives more choices to the player. Yeah, Hideki. I agree. I agree. Absolutely. I concur. So let's go ahead and buy... Hold on, Willow Billow wants to go outside. Oh, she's so spoiled. Okay. Let's get an outpost in here. So this is what I was talking about with saving that too. Because now it reaches more resources and it'll reach more of my towers. And then I don't want my brewery to be active because I don't have a lot of workers. Yeah, Hideki, I've gotten this way with Quarry Legacy, man. Or on the earlier Ascensions, I was able to get by with Eater Bar, but I just haven't been able to maintain as strong of runs using Eater Bar. So I used to use it and like try it out, but these days not anymore, man. Okay, so looks like I can't survive this round without doing something. No, Hideki, absolutely. I was nervous about that too, man. But I've been learning more and more about how to squeeze more out of it, how to last longer with it. Nice. So I saved my devastation for when those fuckers got through, in the hopes that I would murder one or two of them. And it worked out. Hello, PRISM. Love that for me. So now let's turn in this demolish or melt resources. And oh, I really want to get advanced towers. So let's save for that. Yeah, these rounds are getting pretty bad. But I mean, with me just now increasing the damage, I think we'll be okay. Because it doesn't just increase the damage by 25%. I mean, it does, right? But it's boosting the damage of every tower in its radius, which inadvertently boosts the damage of this guy by even more because of the PRISM effect. And so I messed up. I should have used Downfall to get those 6 kills to allow Arcane Accumulation to do a little bit more of its thing. But that's okay. I'm not really going for spell damage this round, so it'll buff. And then I have plenty of gold in the guild hall, so I'm able to spend whatever gold I currently get. Hell yeah. Quarry Legacy lives on, guys. We're currently at 250. Boom, 100% damage transfer. That is phenomenal. Okay, and now I want to boost my Wheaties. We'll get some more wheat. That way we can get some more workers in here. Ooh, an elite. Let's see if my towers can manage that. I'm super curious. Does he spawn anybody? Yeah, and he spawns people. So that's a little spooky. So now I have every turret focused on the elite above everything else. Except my super tower is still set to most forward. Nice. So to help me deal with more elites or bosses that have that large amount of health. Oh. Ooh. Perfect. Yeah, why not? Ooh. I don't really care about Eater Bar.
Research completed.
Like, Eater Bar, the earlier you get Eater Bar, the more important it is. But the further on you get, it's like, eh. Okay, so see, now that I am... Look at that, 5 waves for research. That's not bad. And then we do have an Oracle choice coming up this round. So I think I am. Yeah, this is a pretty good deal. 10 for 4. So I'll sell like 300 gold. Just so that I can buy some rerolls. That way I can get what I want. And then I am getting some more workers. Alright, here we go. I had idle workers. No! Yo, X Sezzy coming in clutch, dude. Thank you so much for pointing out my little mistakes. Okay, so I'm gonna sell 100 of these. Ooh, wood's pretty cheap too. I think 5 rerolls will be okay. Yeah, absolutely, Xezzy, absolutely. I'm just a silly little goose a lot of the time, you know? Here we go. So now that I'm getting into having more workers, I will want my brewery to be active soon, but I'll want it to be active when I have all my workers in the gold mine. Ooh, another elite. So I really wish I could get a branch. So maybe I'll reroll to make sure that the next 5 tiles includes at least 1 branch. I don't know though. Sorry, little piggy. I have bought resource deals, right? Okay. I'm handling the elites quite well, so maybe I should go for more elites. Now let's go for faster research. Nice. Path of innovation. Damn, I can have 4 more workers. At this point, no, let's keep the party going. Wait. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hold on. Oh my god, how embarrassing. Ooh, and this feast would be great. What am I doing right now? Whatever. Oh, I might die to this boss. Not gonna lie to you guys. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Worst case, I turn in my guild hall. I reset Quarry Legacy. But I mean, I have Light Pillar. And Light Pillar is just so good. Yeah, we have to build more towers. Okay, so we're going to be resetting Quarry Legacy. And then, honestly, maybe I want to sacrifice. Like, maybe I could get focus rune. Because I don't have a single focus rune yet. But I'm just about... Oh, yeah, look. 0 and 0. So I can sacrifice. I forgot that I have Horror Sash.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Well, my spell damage is at 99, so this would be a 12% damage increase. Not worth it. This would be a 7% fire rate times 5. Yeah. Yeah. I regret getting gamblers. Personally, but that's okay. Oh, Willow wants to come back in. Dude, she's so spoiled. Yeah, Exezi, I think that's part of the trade-off. I think that's definitely intentional to be part of the trade-off. Okay, well, with my new runic fire armor, let's just see if I can survive. And then I'll also use Ice Strike when the boss comes, in the hopes that that does something. And then let's swap over. Let's also swap over to least health in the hopes that killing more people can allow me to summon more light pillars. Oh, hold on. Most forward, least health, but then my super tower, least health, most forward. All right. Okay. I really don't want to reset Quarry Legacy just yet, which is a risk. It is a huge risk, because I may not have enough gold in time come wave 24 to build enough towers to dodge this. I think it's worth going for the reset right now, actually. Let's just see. Let's just see what we can make happen. Boom. Ignores block, ignores armor, has range the entire way around. Just to make sure it does, I will increase its range one more time. And then these guys, at this point, increasing damage isn't really worth it. And they are hitting enemies, and every enemy has 20% block. So let's get penetration on all of them, and maybe that'll make a difference. And then the super tower, we're going to transition to increasing crit chance only. Allie Rosewood, thank you for paying rent. Good to see you. How are you today? What's cracking, girl? I'm having a fantastic morning. I actually got good sleep last night for once. It was so funny. My wife didn't go to sleep at the same time as me, but she woke me up at like 1 in the morning and was like, "Hi, babe. I miss you." And I was literally just like knocked the fuck out. Like, what? Hi, babe. Yeah, look at the insane difference that's happening right now. Wild. So I'm really glad that I did this instead of resetting Quarry Legacy. Because, man, Quarry Legacy just goes nuts. Wow. Okay, here we go, right? Now that research is getting pretty far, this will be good. Because it'll lower this by 1. Oh no, Allie. Well, if you wanna trauma dump or vent, I would love to listen. That's what we're here for, girlfriend. At this point, I think it's worth it to turn on the brewery. And let's get a feast going. I'm gonna throw all of them into gold this round. Ugh, I'm sorry. Who has been saying bad words to you? Who do I need to go PM or DM? Stop talking to Allie that way, motherfucker. I know your address, I'll dox you. Dude, I'll invite them to like a Skype call with me, and then I'll get their IP. And then I'll dox them. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have made the Elites Drop 2 chest. Maybe I should have gotten a legendary banner. Mithras, you can, up in the top left on this cute little banner, or little book symbol, Oracle buff. Yeah, super, super important, man. Because I have that problem too. So instead of using Downfall, what I can do is get man, I don't know what I want to get. 109 gold. What could I do to boost my damage output? Oh crap, I never maxed out Blessing of Wealth. That sucks. Dude, thank you. Of course, brother. We're all in this together. Oh, okay, yeah, let's relax together, Allie. When I was in the Navy still, there was times, so being on the ship, I don't know what was different this round, but this just went so much better. On the ship, I was extremely depressed and miserable because of the work involved. It was just too much. It was too much. Oh, let's get that legendary banner. Or is it worth it? No, I don't think it's worth it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Oh, Exezi, true. And you pretty much never saw the sun because I was just stuck in like the 7th deck of the ship, like kind of low down, operating in the propulsion plant. And there's like no windows, you know what I'm saying? And then when I would leave like my job and try to go back to where I slept, called berthing, well, if I wanted to see the sun, I'd have to go up an extra flight of stairs to go up to the flight deck. And after 6 hours of doing my job, when I haven't gotten any sleep and my feet hurt and I have all this maintenance to do, it was a tough choice of, do I want to see the sun for the next minute as I walk back to berthing and go through the hangar bay? But that means I have to go up one more flight of stairs. It just wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. And so I almost like never saw the sun. And so what I would do was there were light panels. So like this is a light panel. So what I would do is I would go up to the lights on the ship and I would close my eyes and I would literally be like this. I'd be right in front of the light. And I would pretend that I was sitting on the beach or relaxing on the beach, and I could just feel the sun beaming down on me through my eyelids. Because I would close my eyes. And I would literally be standing there in a 117-degree propulsion plant, sweating my ass off, miserable, tired. And I would just be daydreaming about being on the beach. It's a hard life, guys. Very hard life. So that's Ali. The whole point of this story was, if you need to relax, go stand literally a centimeter away from a light, close your eyes, and pretend you're on the beach. Works every time, 90% of the time. Well, Ali, this is a tower defense. And we're having a great time right now. Yeah, let's get more wheat to get these 2 workers. Yeah, and I do want to start saving my gold so that I can build more Runestone towers before the wave 25 boss. So I'm not going to spend any gold, as much as I would love to. Trust me, I want to spend my gold. It's just, it doesn't make sense. Also, I have not gotten Focus Rune once, which is absolutely crucial for murdering the bosses. So I really need to get that.
Research completed.
Yeah, X says Z. It is 5 random towers from your DPS. So if you go to your statistics and you go to, I think it's like current average DPS. I don't know. It's one of these. It's one of these that measures damage. So whichever tower type is on the top of, I guess, your DPS or damage, maybe it's total damage, I don't fucking know. Whichever tower is at the top, that is the one that is considered your best towers. So it doesn't look for upgrades, it doesn't look for level or range or anything like that. It's just whichever tower type is doing the most damage, and then it is random from there. See, Focus Rune would be so good on this dude. Because he has so much range and so much time to do damage. Hey, arrest that man. What could I do? Also, I forgot to hire workers. I'm so glad I noticed that. Oh, let's see what Discord said. Hey, so Nando, one of the devs, said since a tower boosts itself, you only need 5, right? So I think it was... Who was it was saying you might need 6? I think it was... Flytrap. Yeah, it's 5 only. Dude, no worries. Yeah, man, we're all figuring out the mechanics together. There are so many mechanics where I'm like, is this the right one? Do I understand this correctly? So, I need to figure out where that swarm was that got through, and I need to cast Ice Strike on them. Because that slow effect will absolutely crush them. So yeah, I think right around here. Hey, arrest that man! I would really prefer to go one more round without having to break Quarry Legacy. But honestly, stone is not going to be the limiting factor. It's going to be gold. Man, if I had Focus Rune, we would be Gucci Gang. Let me try one more time. And let's have the super tower target the largest grouping. And that way, the Pillar of Light area of effect might, like, happen more. Hey, target that elite. Oh, thank God. Yeah, look at that, right? Just a subtle change with focus can dramatically change around. Ooh. Andavari's Chain. Normally, I would save this guy until later. Normally, I would, because I only have like 9 relics right now. However, Wave 25 is coming up. And that's going to destroy 5 or 4 random towers. And I'm going to have to spend a lot of gold. I'm going to break Quarry Legacy, probably break my guild hall. So 90 extra gold to help me get more towers. Absolutely worth it. Okay, finally, Focus Rune. Jesus. I was starting to think I may have banished it or something. And then all of these are ass for me. Well, Spearhead might be good. Well, no, because it's 100% base damage. So I'd be sacrificing 5% damage from all of my towers. Could be worth it. No, it's not. It's not. I want them to hold relics or banners. I don't really care about resources. And I demolish a lot of towers, so this isn't worth it either. So actually, I'm going to decline. Yeah, all of those were ass. And we're going to take a 1.5-minute ad break while I get some more water, everybody. Now, before we go any further, guys, we need to talk about the official sponsor of today's video. You can see here, your willow will give you cherished joy, love, and happiness for the low cost of only, I think she was $500, so 499.99, 17 payments, interest free. We do offer financing if you need it, and yeah, 0 calories, 0 grams of added sugar. Phenomenal product and purchase. So everybody should buy your own willow now. And for legal reasons, that is a joke. Also, the other official sponsor of today's video, Kirkland Signature Italian Sparkling Mineral Water. And for legal reasons, that is a joke. Also, Sniper, are you here currently? Okay, let's see here. I mean, it's wave 24. Did I just lose? I don't know if I lost or not. I don't think I did. So now that I have the max amount of workers in my population, getting Ghost Worker might actually make sense. And then I'll be able to sacrifice next round right before the boss, which is fantastic. Oh yeah, and then let's go back to my strategy of hitting the largest group, hitting minions and least health. The reason I want to spawn minions is because the more minions that get spawned early, the more low health enemies spawn that I can murder instantly, that will give me more 5% chances to summon Pillars of Light that offer 1000 DPS. So if my super high DPS super tower is the one causing this high DPS that also ignores every armor, like that's juicy, guys. Let's run that back. And let's change our focus to be least health, focus until death. And most forward. Or most forward, least health. Or least health, most forward. Yeah, XSE, that was ass, dude. That was so ass. Let's run that back. I don't think I need to change anything, if I'm being completely honest. I think I just got really unlucky. And then this is a nice little horde. So I'll use Ice Strike as soon as that barrier is down. Oh. Well, that's awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could eat these two. So yeah, I'll eat the damage on these two. And then boom, herbal potion. I can eat 2 more damage and we're through. Nice. And yes, focus rune, please. Uncommon banners. I'm happy with that. Okay, so this boss is going to kill a bunch of my towers. So this is where it's time to break Quarry Legacy Because of how much gold I have, I might not need to break the guild hall. We'll see. And then there's a 4 here. There's an 11 right here. So it may be worth it to build another outpost right here just to get a little bit more damage. In fact, I'm going to do it. It's not much, but I mean 18% more damage when I'm prisming so much, you know? And then we're going to put every single one of these on the outskirts. Oh, whoops. Hold on. We're going to go none. And then I like to increase their range to get a direct transfer. That way I don't get that 70% decrease in their damage that they transfer. But this guy is just too far, so this guy will be individual. And then I also want to build some towers that are directly next to the super tower and not ever gonna hit an enemy. And the reason for that is I'm hoping I can get the relic Fractured Arrow, which if a tower does 0 DPS, it will gain 3% damage. So that's just another way to slowly but surely boost the damage of my super tower. And we're just going to build as many as I can this round. We're not going to stop until I can't build anymore. Yeah, so Pillar of Light is gonna pop off on this guy. And then, when possible, it is nice to put towers on height. Okay, wow, we ran out of stone. I was not expecting that. I was fully expecting to run out of gold first. And then, yeah, let's just build another outpost. So this 6 right here is a great spot for one. Look at that, 22% more damage for all of these. That's nice. So I messed up. I was planning on buying the workshop specialization to reduce the inflation cost by 15% of building more towers, but I forgot. So that sucks ass. I'm not mad, you're mad. And then at this time, I'm going to build some tornado towers. In fact, I'm just going to build one single tornado tower. And the reason for that is because I do want to try to get banners for the tornado tower. I really want to try to get... Oh god. Yeah, not bad. I'll take it. Ooh, that's spooky. I don't like that. They look scary. Oh yeah, but they're being melted. I mean, look at that. 3,000 damage this early. Oh yeah. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Wait, I have the wrong upgrade selected for the tornado. We're gonna go for the next... Oh, well, hold on. Is this upgraded to an odd point? Okay, yeah, my super tower is at 13, which is perfect. So we're gonna get Valknut's Ascendant. And then we're gonna turn in... We're gonna turn in our guild hall. And all we're gonna do is boost the crit chance on our super tower. So now we're at level 19. And I am going to sacrifice and not level up any of these towers. Okay, perfect. Scraper. That's what I want. Boom. Scraper. Perfect. So tornadoes, I'm going for fire rate just so that it attacks more. I don't know what I am supposed to get differently for the tornado, honestly. Because eventually I'm going to get the stun banner so that I can apply more stun. Yeah, so I'll miss out on 5 gold. And it looks like that's like, what, 12 towers? So I'll miss out on like 50 gold. But to me, that's worth it. So that I can have Valknut's Ascendant apply to this bad boy. Wait, did I just level up this tornado tower? I just wasted it. Oh, yeah, I have the grouping set to frost towers. Because frost towers are entirely fire rate. So it's just one group. I could change the name to fire rate, and I think that would be good. Yeah, but now every hit from the super tower is going to be a crit. Hey, let me select the super tower. Hey! Hey! Okay, level 19. Crit chance. Boom. So now I actually am at level 21. And I specifically made sure that I was at an odd number on this tower before I got Valknut's Ascendant. That way I can get above 20 using Valknut's Ascendant. So we have 100% crit chance, and it blocks all of this. That's juicy, guys. So now what I'm going to do is specialize my statue so that crit chance also applies to crit damage. And then, yeah, we're just going to go... I don't care about these upgrades at this point. So what we'll do is the ones on the edge here, we'll level up their accuracy so that they ignore block entirely. Okay, cool. Valknut's Ascendant is done. So now we're going to put all of them to support, which is entirely just damage. So here, let's just change this to damage only. Just so that it's more clear for the viewers. And then... we'll change this to... fire rate only. And then so this is really good because it's basically a free upgrade for every single tower. But this is good so that if a boss ever gets through. No, yeah, let's go for Golden Emblem. That's nice. The next banner reroll gives you a legendary, or increases the rarity by 1, and it gives the same type back, which is really good. But I don't even think I have any rerolls, which is embarrassing. Oh, but I can get a relic that will give me rerolls. It's called this one. It's like a little flask. Yeah, this guy. Fate's Eye. Each boss kill grants a +1 banner reroll. So that's how I'll get more rerolls to utilize Lucky Shrub. And then as soon as I get 6 banners of the Tornado Tower, I'll be able to get a unity with Scraper to where the more missing health an enemy has, the more damage my tower will do. It's basically the opposite of Focus Rune. So that's gonna go crazy. If I can get to it. Which right now I think we will be able to. Ooh, hello, Prism. Damn, we just got 1,000 damage, basically. Love that for me. Oh my god, Runic Fire Aura legendary again? Hello. Wow, that's crazy, guys. Okay, so there's another 4 right here. So I'll build another outpost here. Demolish, just for another 18% damage. It's not much, but it's something, because it affects every tower, and then every tower affects the super tower. Yo, look at that horde that just showed up. Jeez. No, I don't want any of this. Well, I guess Tornado Towers giving me stone could be good. I do want to put workers into stone. Dang, I haven't had all my passives maxed out. That's embarrassing. Okay, there we go. I just really care about having gold in case I need it. But you're right, I should get that specialization right away. Yeah, 4,000 damage, but it really is 8,000 because I always crit. Crazy. Yeah, look at that, 7,200. Wild. Yeah, they're just getting deleted, dude. Oh my god. I cannot wait until I get Scraper. Oh my god, that's gonna be so good.
Research completed.
Or hold on, it's the statue bonus applied to crit damage. So I'm sorry, I misspoke earlier. It's not crit chance also applies to crit damage. It's that the statue bonus also applies. My bad. Perfect. Yeah, and I love that he spawns super far away. Isn't the 2% flat better long term? 2% flat what did I just miss? Oh, XSE. Yes. This is the 2% specialization on the statue is better long term, but only if you get the upgrade for it very early on. So like I've rushed it before where I get it on like round 3 or something. Or maybe not round 3, maybe like round 5 or 6. And it's good because my statue bonus got up to like, 100 something. But remember, damage is additive. So when you think about every single modifier that I have here adding damage, that extra 60% damage over the course of, 30 rounds, let's just say, is what I would get. That's just these 3 forges. 18 plus 22 plus 18. That's all it is. It's just these 3 forges. And if it's wave 29 and I'm buying that, the Widowmaker is wave 40. And so I'm only going to get a 20% damage increase, which really is just a forge. Whereas gaining an extra 45% damage on crit, well, let's just look. I was at 72,000 damage a shot now, or 7,200. Now I'm at 9,500, right? Huge, huge damage increase. Over on YouTube, Z Angel, yo, hi. What's up, dude? Welcome in. I am live on Twitch if you prefer that live streaming service. Welcome aboard, man. Glad to see you here. Hey, Ascension 15. Let's get it. Boom, Tempest Stopper. This is exactly what I've been trying to get. That stun effect. But I can't not boost Prism if it's an option. Oh yeah, more Scraper. Ooh, but more Focus Rune would be so good. Let's go for Focus Rune. Okay, perfect. So, research at the university takes 1 less wave. Now that I'm so late into the game, getting research done in 1 wave will be huge. Because now that plus 80% crit damage will be applied on like wave either 38 or 39, which will be right before wave wave 30. But honestly, I think crit damage is going to be better. Because if I'm getting this research, and all of this research is going to do is give me plus 10% crit chance, well, my super tower is already at 100, and then I don't even get this 80% crit damage bonus until way later. So it's just 5% more crit chance 8 waves later than I would normally get it, so it's not even worth it at this point. Now, if it were going to get me something like Banner Ascension or one of these last upgrades, I might consider it. Yo, Brad Strategy, welcome in. First time chatter.
It's cold.
Dude. Yeah, I mean, I agree that it takes 0.04 seconds to kill things, so Focus Rune isn't that important. But keep in mind, on wave 40, there's that 40 million health boss. Or like maybe it's 30 million, I don't really know. I love Barrier Breaker, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's useless for me. So we're gonna go for treasure map. And then I can sacrifice again without getting any negatives.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I'm gonna go for scraper. And that's gonna help me get to the fusion sooner. Because I only need one more banner and I am at the fusion, where I'll be able to have scraper apply to my runestone towers. It's actually something I've never been able to get before, because I've always like died before that, or I've gotten too many banners. Oh, an angel. Yes, I do know a Seed. A Seed is a wonderful person. Love that guy. His Discord tutorials are just top notch, man. Yeah, I'll show you my dogs. Yes, 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 yes. You can see my dogs. Just 1 second. Don't yell at me. Angel, you're about to be banned. You're seriously about to be banned. Angel is asking me, can I see your dogs? And now he's typing in the chat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shut up.
No, God!
Look, the puppy cam is here, okay. So you said 1 second. What are you, 12? There's Nala. Perfect girl. Oh, and look at these two girls. That is so precious. Also, this wooden platform that raises the bed, I actually built that. I custom built that to fit their dog bed so that it's just off the ground, you know. Gives them a little bit of extra height, just makes them feel happy. Super cute. Oh, she looks like Godzilla right now. Perfect children. Okay. I really, really hope I can get one more scraper banner. Yeah, they are so cute, dude. They are my perfect children. People keep asking me these days. They keep fucking saying to me, like when I'm at a medical appointment or meeting someone new. They keep asking me if I have kids. And it's fucking annoying. So I just tell them, yeah, I got 3 Goldens. And they're always taken aback. They're like, what did you say? Yeah, I have 3 Goldens. Oh, Nala wants to go outside. 1 second, guys. We'll do a little minute and a half ad break while I take him out. okay, I promise you I'm not a psychopath, but I do need to leave one of my ears out so I can listen for my girls. Okay, we're gonna go for tower construction cost, and now we're gonna increase the statue effect. The reason for that is because not only is it gonna boost my damage, but since I have that specialization, it's also going to increase the crit damage, which is fantastic. Ooh, and now I have this spell which will cause freeze. Let's go for magical charge. I don't have that at all. So roughly 20%. 20% of 360. Well, 20% of 100 would be 20. So 60. 20% of 60 would be roughly 12. So 72% damage increase by getting that spell damage. Pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's keep the party going. Oh man, I just love the super tower strategy. It's just so satisfying. And then I got a little secret for you guys that you're not ready for. As soon as I need to break Quarry Legacy, you're gonna be like, no way, I can't believe this. Dude, it's art. It's art. We're doing 18,000 damage in this Pillar of Light. That's nuts, dude. What does the 35 boss do? Oh, I think it just kills a worker. Yeah, who cares? Dude, this is just disgusting. Hold on, I'm gonna mute the game just for this, because the tornado tower is fucking annoying. Look at that, baby. Oh my god. Oh my god. I absolutely love that for me. Okay. Can I sacrifice yet? No. Okay. No, not one of my workers. How much health does this guy have? Oh yeah, my first 1,000,000 health. Oh no. What am I gonna do? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Dude, they have... Ugh, I wish so badly that I had gotten Fractured Arrow Relic sooner, because I don't even have it yet. But if I had gotten Fractured Arrow, I mean, probably 95% of my towers, almost all of them, are not doing any damage. So every round, you know, my 15 towers would get plus 3% damage, which would equate to, you know, plus 45% damage through PRISM transfer. But, I mean, my PRISM is only at, Oh, 269? Jesus Christ. So it would be way more than what I'm thinking. Come on, give me a tornado banner so that I can finally get the Trinity that I want. Ooh, Reeker's Axe. That's fantastic. Because this guy, I think this guy's on a height level of 4. So he just got a nice little bonus. And more Prism. Love that for me. 300% damage boost. Wild, guys. I'm a wild child. And then, what specializations cost stone? I'm trying to think here. I mean, I could build some outposts. Oh, wow. Plus 10 gold per worker? I don't have that many workers, so. Gold mine. Yeah, I could get some extra gold every round. Ooh, let's get extra stone every round. No. What's the limiting factor? I feel like it's stone initially. Oh no, Xezzy. Dude, I'll try my best. Yeah, we're gonna go for gold production. And then... yeah, because I want to save my stone to build people if I need. Or not to build people, but to build towers if I need. So at this point, with how much stone I have, the limiting factor, my guess, is when I build towers again, is going to be the Runestone, or is going to be gold. So I'm going to try to get more gold from now on, using my workers. Dude, I'm going as fast as I can, Xezzy. Please just give me one more fucking tornado banner, and I really hope it's Scraper. Yeah, Xezzy, exactly. I am keeping my guild hall alive as well, which is great. Okay, I'll take Tempest Stopper for the stun. That's nice. Okay, perfect. Scraper is applied to the Runestone Tower attacks to a certain share. So now, the extra damage percentage per HP as a boss loses HP or enemy. For every 1% HP, I get a 6% damage increase on my Runestone Towers. But the share is only 40 right now, so it's going to be more like a 3% damage increase. But still, it's basically Focus Rune, but the opposite, which is great for high health bosses. This is the combo that I think I've been missing for quite some time. So hopefully I'll be able to increase the Scorching Fusion up to 100. And then once I get that up to 100, maybe I could get it even higher. Or maybe I could increase the Tempest Stopper to get a better stun effect. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what I want to do. Oh, crap. I meant to change my workers into gold. Or honestly, let's just keep getting stone. That way I can build more tornado towers. How do I up the boost of the fusion is what Fly is asking me. It's just a banner. So now that fusion can pop up in the banner pool. That's it. Come on, wave 40. How much health does this elite have? Oh no, 2 million HP. Wait, Xezzy, it hasn't been 10 minutes. Please. I'm going as fast as I can. Come on, you can be late by 5 minutes to whatever it is that you need to do. Come on. I know you want to. But hey, if not, I completely understand, and I hope you have a wonderful time. Sasmith on YouTube is saying that he's at work. So the 3 towers with the most expensive level up receive a free level up. Cool. And then at this time, I am going to get Panic Pudding. I am. Because at this point, I'm just going for... Oh, I should have gotten the beer one. Whatever. At this point, I'm just going for a high rounds. So while having more elites would give me more chests or whatever, at this point, I would rather miss out on the chests and just have less elites show up. In fact, I'm going to buy a bunch of Oracle rerolls to make sure that I can get the no elites Oracle buff. No! What are you doing? That's not supposed to happen. Wave 38, man. I fucking hate 38. It always gets my ass. So here, let's try this again, but we'll change the focus to be least health. And then whenever the largest group shows up, I'll use Freeze Bomb instead of using Shadow Roulette. That way we get that freeze effect for 3 seconds, which should really help them get murdered. But that means I need to prioritize the barrier carriers to make sure there's no barriers there to murder me, or to prevent the freeze effect from going through. Yeah, I think the biggest group is right here. And then right here. Damn, they still got through. Okay, looks like we're gonna break Quarry Legacy, guys. I might be able to keep my guild hall alive. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. And then I am gonna build the towers in like small little chunks, just to make sure that I get the transfers done correctly. And then this is the super sneaky thing that I was gonna show you guys. Is this super tower has its damage boosted by a crazy amount, right? We're at 10k. So what I can do is transfer that 10k and basically make a second super tower. So now when they get past this range, boom, I have this asshole that does 7,600 damage. And he'll carry on that damage until all the way up here. And then we'll build another tower right here. And we'll transfer to this dude. And then this dude will transfer to the next dude. Which his range isn't there yet. And I don't want to spend 100 gold just to get it there. So we're going to spend the rest of our gold on boosting this tower's fire rate using Runic Fire Aura. And helping this guy be a little bit better super tower. And then the rest are just going to continue to go into my super tower. And then, yeah, they can't reach, so we'll just get the 70% decrease. And I'm okay with that. Okay, wow. So yeah, gold was the limiting factor again. So now we're going to build more tornado towers. And that's so that we get the stun effect. And we're actually going to build a couple, just like in random spots on the map, to help them stun more enemies and hopefully get more of a stagger. So the spell that slows is Freeze Bomb. It's just that I have it upgraded to where now it causes freeze. The first level of this just causes slow fly. Okay, and if I can't survive this round with all of those upgrades, I don't know what to do. Because I did all of those upgrades before in the economy phase, so they're permanent, like they're locked in. Okay, yeah, we're looking much better. Yeah, something like that, Fly. I'm not exactly sure. Wow, I've never actually gotten the third upgrade, so I don't know. If so, I trolled upgrading Devastation. No, not at all. So Scorching, perfect. This is what I want. I always want this. Boom, no elites, perfect. No, so upgrading Devastation is fantastic because it kills 8 random enemies, which early on is way better than that slow effect because, you know, you can kill enemies as long as they're not elites that have 8,000 or 8 million HP. Or you can kill the ones if you wait to use it. You can kill the ones that sneak by, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, so now we have this damage train. Yeah, in my opinion, yeah. Because think about it. This enemy right here, 1.5 million HP. Getting this guy murdered immediately is going to be way better than... and then we're going to target regen and then the boss. So normally I have a bunch of shadow roulettes so that I can use them to kill the undead shaman, which is healing the bosses right now. But I only have 2 shadow roulettes, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get lucky enough to use shadow roulette to kill the shaman. Because the shaman has 9, or armored guard. No, it's not him. It's... Yo, where's the shaman? Am I dumb? Oh, there he is. Hey! Yeah, this dude has 10 million HP. So... it doesn't actually make sense to target him. We're just going to go straight for the boss. Because that's 10 million damage. Now, it would make sense to target him if my towers were spread across the entire map. But they're not. And then, honestly, I could get lucky with Shadow Roulette. Oh, I didn't. Damn it. Okay, wow. So we just have the little guys to deal with. Yeah, Flytrap. I think you are onto something. I think you are onto something. So I will try using freeze instead of Shadow Roulette this time. And then I have every turret targeting the boss first. But I don't actually think that's necessary. So this tower, I'll have targeting the most forward, least health, and then same thing here, least health, most forward, and we'll turn off focus until death. That way, if there's like a fast enemy that sneaks by or a group of fast enemies and they're targeting a high health person, they'll swap over and target, you know, the 5 weak enemies instead of remaining focused on the 1 strong enemy. Yeah, the shaman's not even close enough to the boss to heal him. And I think that happened due to my Tempest stopper dude. Okay, so 2 enemies can get through. So this guy's gonna get through. But thankfully, I can buy enough wheat to heal myself. So if he gets through, it's fine. So yeah, we got past wave 40. That's epic, guys. Wave 40 is like such a Widowmaker. Yo, Derek, good morning. I can't believe we just got past wave 40. That's literally fucking insane. Man, research. How close am I on research? Wave 46? I don't think I'm gonna get to 46, so I don't want to get ancient knowledge. Let me buy a bunch of upgrades. Oh, I can't. Dang. So here, we'll put all of my workers into gold, and we'll go for the fire rate boost. Scraper, perfect. Increase the tornado damage per missing 1 HP. That is what I need, because it's the opposite of Focus Rune. The Guildhall one could be good, but gold, it just isn't worth it to me anymore. And then let's see. Yeah, we can build an outpost here just to help boost the damage of this guy a little bit. And then next time I have to break Quarry Legacy, I'm going to go all out on Tornado Towers. And that's just to apply their stun effect more throughout the map to help stagger the enemies. Jesus. So yeah, the more HP they lose, the more damage I do. Which is crazy. So the Scraper Runestone combo is just out of this world. So really all that I want to try to get now is Focus Rune and Scorching. Or whatever the fuck this guy is. Scorching, yeah. And then I may even be able to get a unique banner upgrade for tornadoes if I survive long enough. Very unlikely, but it's worth a shot in my opinion. Oh, and I should sacrifice.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Boom, Scorching, phenomenal. Dang, 30 shots a second. Each shot does 14,000 damage. Every single one is a crit, so it actually does 45,000 damage. Or something like that, right? Yeah, look at that. 46,000 damage. On top of Focus Rune, increasing that by 42% a second. And then as their health gets lower, it's also doing more damage. Nutty, dude. Yeah, I'm so glad I realized the tornado combo. And then they're not even getting up to here, where I have more damage available. Ooh, Magical Charge is great. Just because I haven't upgraded Magical Charge that much. So it's like it's a higher percent damage increase overall because it's just the law of diminishing returns. I can explain that again if I need to, but yeah. That's why I got Magical Charge there. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Stop that, man. Dang, wave 42. Nasty. Or is this 43? think it's 43. Yeah, I beat wave 42, so now I'm on 43. Jeez. What's the vibe here, guys? I think we should change the focus to least health and then most forward in the hopes that I can get more light pillars to spawn. And then I'll use my freeze bomb to see what we can make happen with that. Ooh, or we'll do spawn minions. Or let's do spawn minions least health most forward. Because the spawning the minions will cause the little guys to show up, which will get murdered instantly. Which will then hopefully cause more chances for light pillar to show up. Yeah, that's a nice little horde right here. But that fucking banner. Hey! The barrier! Okay, so yeah, we need to target barrier people first. That way I can use my ice strike. Ice strike! Freeze bomb! Shadow roulette!
Gain the lead.
So let's see here. Barriers, spawners, least health. Let's just try that out. And then these guys will be most forward, least health. And then, I mean, I may have to break Quarry Legacy again. I don't want to, but I may have to. Damn. Okay, let's break Quarry Legacy. Let's break our guild hall. Well, I'll try leaving the guild hall alone. And then at this time, I think the weakness debuff will be worth it. So let's go ahead and build some shadow towers to help get that weakness debuff on all of them. And then we'll also build some frost towers to help get the slow effect on them. And hold on, let me demolish one or two of these assholes. And build another Tempest Tornado up here and here. Here. And then all of these Tempest people are only going to target the regen. The reason I want them to target the regen, so that hopefully the regen people get stalled and separated from the pact, because they get stunned more so than the others. Looking good, looking good, looking good. This is a large group showing up. I'll try to freeze bomb them. Oh yeah, Pillar of Light happened, baby. Oh yeah, Pillar of Light just saved my asshole. I don't think I've beaten round 42 on any Ascension. I think I've only beaten it on normal. Oh. How many is that? Is that 2? Yeah, that's only 2. We can eat that. Oh, no, no, no. Do not kill this guy. Oh, okay. All right. Whew. I thought he summoned people, and that would have been bad. Yeah, more spell damage. Let's just buy it. in case I get some other relic that I don't know about that like boosts you more the more relics you have. I should have bought loyalty bonus much longer ago as well, but that's okay. Yeah, so you see how applying more debuffs makes a huge difference. And then my people come back on wave 47. So I don't know. I've never gotten to wave 45, I think. Or no, I have. Yeah, I should have built those outposts much sooner. That's a really big horde. A light pillar, baby. Oof. Oof. It gives me chills, dude. Let's see, that's... Jesus Christ. So one got through. I feel like I had really good light pillars this round. So I am going to buy enough wheat to just save myself this way. Just because I don't want to risk restarting this round and then not getting as many light pillars. Yeah, I mean, look at that, right? Cooked. Dude, Mike21 Dicey. Don't mind me just lurking while I wait for 45. Hell yeah, dude. I don't think 45 is going to happen, unfortunately. I wish it would. I really do. Let's try, instead of building all of those stone outposts, let's just build more of these assholes. Having second master towers ahead instead of above would really help focus Invocator. Honestly, I don't know what that means. Oh, like having them up here. Interesting. Yeah, I put them here just because there was better better twists and turns. Huh, I don't understand that. Why is that the case? Because they're doing damage when there's more of them, so that light pillar happens more. Is that what you're saying? That makes a lot of sense. It might even be worth it to demolish them and move them. I don't know. Yeah, my logic has always been hit them from behind, because that's when all of the group spawners have been murdered. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's claim our guild hall, spend all of our gold, and Flytrap, I'll move them. I'll move them just for you, baby. And we'll see if that makes a big enough difference. And then, honestly, I don't give a shit about these tornado towers up here. I don't feel like it's doing as much as I would like it to. Okay, so this asshole can reach all the way over here. No, I can't upgrade towers, dude. Because of that stupid ass fire rate bitch. Oh no. Dude, I'm not mad. You're mad. Well, dude, let's just go on a road trip together, guys. I don't know. What's the best path to take? I think I should just go along here and not try to squeeze through here. All right. Let's see what happens. Dude, you might be a genius, Fly. You might be a certified G, dude, if this works. You might have just changed the game, dude. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're doing very much. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, whatever. My old high score wave was 5. That's so funny. But instead we got to 43, baby. Yeah, Fly, you're alright, dude. I'm glad we tried it together. No Quarry Legacy. That's frustrating. Whatever. Okay, let's see where I got on the leaderboard. Wow, I got to being 3rd, guys. Dang. Yo, Zaz is fucking nasty. Yeah, Zaz is crazy. Dude, Myth, no worries. I need to go as well. Dude, Mithras, the sprinting wizard, can suck my asshole. He's the worst. What I would recommend is, if you're using Devastation or Shadow Roulette or whatever, try to time it to where the sprinters are like, try to make sure there's as many enemies dead as possible before you use it. Or try to look for when they spawn, and as soon as they spawn, spam the fuck out of it in the hopes that because the whole wave hasn't spawned yet, the percentage of people is small enough to where you get them. Other ideas for round 28 would be concentrate your DPS so that it's not spread across the entire map, but it happens in one location really quickly. That way, any regen that occurs doesn't fuck you up. Or if there is a particular area that has the most DPS, it's not as though the sprint happens right on it because you're unlucky and that's when you murder them. And then the damage spread across the rest of the map doesn't handle the fast people very well. Other things I would recommend is if you have the Ice Strike that freezes or slows them, try to use that spell as they near your highest DPS grouping of towers. Other things I could recommend would be using Frost Towers to slow them, Shadow Towers to apply weakness, and then increasing, I think it's the vulnerability banner on Shadow Towers that applies slow. Nope, it's... What? I swear there's one of these that applies slow. But maybe I'm dumb. I really thought it did. Whatever. Well, Myth, you need to make sure your Runestone towers are targeting barriers first. And if you have a high DPS region that is not with Runestone towers, I would try to put a Runestone tower or two, or a little grouping of them, ahead of your high DPS region to knock out the barriers before the horde gets to your grouping. Another idea would be to try to get the Barrier Breaker relic, which boosts barrier damage by 1,000%, or a 10x. And Barrier Breaker is pretty good because if you use it on the right tower, it will work out great for you. Yo, Zoys, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the gang. Appreciate that. But, okay, guys. It has been an absolute party. Thank you again for the follow. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. I think I had an absolute blast playing with you today. Thank you for all of your advice as I got through Ascension 15. Let's just really quickly look at what the buff is going to be for Ascension 16. All enemies and bosses get stronger every 3 waves. Jesus Christ. That's going to be awful. Ascension 15. All the enemies and bosses get stronger every 3 waves. I don't know what that means exactly. But okay, guys. Have a wonderful day, YouTube.